Hello everyone and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. Now, in the last episode, we left off in this crazy castle after we had a really long conversation with the king, and we lost Larry to one of the random people who is here who we only know as Duncan. Now, between recording the last episode and this episode, it's been brought to my attention that this is actually quite a long game. So what I'm going to do is, instead of what we've been doing so far, where each video has been around 14 to 15 minutes long, I'm going to start doing this in 20-minute segments. So you'll get a 20-minute video, and then basically we're going to try and tackle more of the game in bigger chunks. But that means that we get to explore this together for a longer period of time, each time. So it's not too much, it's not too bad, and it should be fine. Okay, so when we left off, we had achieved a level up, so let's sort that out now. So we've got 3 additional attributes to add. So we're going to stick that on strength, I think, so we can improve our strength a little bit. What else should we have? A bit of constitution, as far as I remember that was a good thing. Health and resilience, yeah. Okay, so we're going to add 1 to constitution, and we don't really need any magic, so we'll add another 1 to dexterity so that we can be nice and quick and nimble. And we can't add any specializations yet, so let's move on to our talent tree. Now, the last time we checked through this, as far as I remember, we got either dirty fighting or below the belt, which became incredibly useful later on in the game. Archery we haven't really dabbled with much yet. What's deft hands? All rogues have some understanding of opening locks and spotting traps. Okay, so this allows us to disarm traps. Okay. Well, let's get deft hands, because I can see that as a rogue, I can see that that is probably going to come in very useful. So we'll get that, and we're away. And we now have a tactics slot. I've literally no... Oh, right, the tutorial. Tactics screen is a tool used to customize your party's actions and reactions based on the current situation in combat. Okay. So at the moment we're a scrapper, and we can be a scrapper or an archer. Isn't that fantastic? And I'm assuming that we can change these. What does it mean if it's in red? Hello? What does it mean? I don't know. Okay, fair enough. Well, we'll have to figure that out as we go through. Anyway, so let's get to it. So our quest is pointing us in this direction. Let's just remind ourselves of what the quest is. You've arrived at the King's Camp, just outside of this place, in a ruin known as Ostgar. Duncan has told you that when you are ready to begin the joining, you should seek out the Grey Warden named Alistair, somewhere in the camp. Okay, so let's go across this bridge. It looks like a lot of running is going to be involved.
Make a watch over you, my lord.
Excellent. That's fantastic. Right then, guys, so, what are we going to do in this episode? God only knows. What's going to happen? Again, God only knows.
You must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Yes, I am. I definitely am. I'm fairly certain that I am. Ooh, magic! Oh, look at these guys. Am I allowed in here? Can I do this?
But the mages must not be interrupted.
Oh, that's not fair. I want to go and join in on whatever kind of random voodoo crazy dance they're doing. Oh well, okay. Let's carry on.
We stand here in this hour, good folk of Ferelden, and we contemplate the death that may await. Death is no failure, my friends. Should it find you, you will not have failed your king. You will have served your maker.
Who are you, random lady?
Gladly, but with the knowledge that evil has been held at bay by your spilled blood. And if you go to stand beside the Maker, go with our blessing.
She seems to be talking to me directly.
My friends, let us bow our heads and remember those who have fallen and those who have yet to fall.
Hello?
I do not have time to speak at present, thank you.
Oh. Well, we just got shot down completely. Oh well, right, okay, we'll carry on. So, we need to go to over here. Now, sorry about that, guys. It looks like I walked straight past wherever we were meant to go. which is kind of typical of me.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
I think this guy just tried to chat her up. Yeah.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
I don't even know who you are. Who are you, random man, and why are you chatting up people?
The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
What? Oh yeah, the ritual, the thing that we're meant to do, of course. Right. Maybe they did.
Just to give us a good scare? No, they don't really seem the type. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Oh, well, that's always a fun thing to do. The wilds, you say?
We're right on the northern edge of the Kakari Wilds here, miles and miles of savage country. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place.
Uh-huh. Well, that sounds like somewhere that we are eventually going to end up, because he has said scary place, and everyone knows that in games like this you get sent to the scary place. Right, so, I doubt they'll send us into pointless danger. I could just completely lie and say that. Why would they send us there?
Sounds like some kind of test. Maybe we'll hunt us a souvenir or two. It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
I hear that nose twitching is often a common way that people actually interpret fear. Maybe. In fact, no, I've never ever heard that. I'm lying completely. I wouldn't be here if I did.
You take what you get, right? Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
And away he goes. Into the ether. He's just completely vanished into nowhere. Where the hell has he gone? Oh well, I guess we'll never find out. Sorry, I've run off on another tangent over here because I saw the shiny chest. If I pick this, will they be angry? Quite possibly. Let's speak to this guy.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
Actually, good sir, random blacksmith, armsmith, whatever you are, I can't say that I have.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. No, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
Quartermaster, that's the word I was looking for. Yes, I did. Let's see what he's got.
Let me know what you'd like.
So here, obviously, we can buy and sell stuff that we have. And we have a lot of things to sell. So let's see what we've got here. So we've got these random bits, which I'm tempted to keep. We've got the Kuzlin Guard Shield. Shield of High Ever. But we can't actually use that because it's iron. It requires 20 strength. Are we actually going to use shields? I don't think we're going to use shields. No, we'll sell that. Inspect, sell, destroy. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, let's just sell it. Let's just sell it. Small shield, yeah, we don't want that. Studded leather armor and leather armor. Oh yeah, we upgraded this, didn't we, in the previous video? Although they don't actually do any different. Leather armor and studded leather armor. It probably just looks cooler. And I think that we should wear it because it looks cooler. Scale iron armor. Can we wear that now? I think we might actually be able to wear that. Okay, before we sell anything else, let's just have a quick look at ourselves. And I'm pressing all the wrong buttons for this, as usual. Spells and talents. Skills? No. Inventory? Yeah, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Okay, so can we wear the iron armor? Yes, we can. Excellent. So that gives us an additional 1.25 armor. Whatever that means. So we've got these, which aren't as good. We've got these, which aren't as good. We've got these, which are exactly the same, but they're studded, and that means that they are cooler. Oh yeah, they're so much cooler. Right, so we've got 2 short bows for some reason, so we'll keep one. Do we want a longbow or do we want a short bow? I don't know. So damage 5, damage 6. Okay, so the longbow does more damage, but its range. Oh, and its range is better. So why would we even consider having a short bow? Let's just get rid of them entirely. Let's get equip. No, I didn't want to equip it. I want to equip this. Okay. I'm not in the shop anymore, just because I've completely forgotten about that, apparently. Right, so I'm fairly confident.
Again. Is there something you need?
Fairly confident
Some supplies,
that we've
perhaps?
got everything we want, so let's just
Let me know what you'd like.
do the stuff. We'll sell all the stuff that we don't want, like these short bows. We'll sell both of those. Maces, we probably won't need those because I'm sticking with swords, so we'll get rid of them. We'll keep the family sword. We'll keep this great sword, although we can't... Oh, actually, no, it's a two-handed sword. Nah, I think we'll sell that. Right, so we've got 4 iron daggers for some reason. Yep, so we can get rid of all of those. And I'm assuming that the stuff that's in here we're not actually equipped with at the moment. Let's just quickly double check that. What am I holding for weapons? A bow. Well, that's a bit rubbish. Okay, so we've got the family sword. And we've got an axe. And an axe. An axe. No. Okay, so we can't dual wield that. Let's just stick with the one sword for now then. I mean, to be honest, in all the games that I play, I never really play two-handed. I always play one-handed. So, not actually physically thinking about it. That's not what I'm saying here. I'm actually saying that I usually play with one-handed weapons. Oh, what's over here? I know that we're inches away from where we're meant to be, but this has intrigued me. Savant!
Did you need something?
Oh no, you're not Savant. You don't even really look like Savant. Right, okay, we're out of here. We don't need that guy. He's not Savant. We'll just, we'll carry on over here and speak to Alistair.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Ah.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
Wasn't even in his
You
way.
know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
I think me and this guy are gonna get along just fine. You're a very strange man. No, sorry, what?
Oh, nothing. Just trying to find a bright side to all this. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
Well, given the fact that I'm wearing massive armor and have a giant sword strapped to my back, I can see why you thought I would be a mage. But no, in fact, I am a rogue. So, yes, we haven't met.
And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Cool. Okay, so this guy is going to be our new team member / leader.
Eager, are we? Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
Yes, he probably is. So, what was that argument about? What was the argument about?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
Oh, well, that would be awkward.
I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
Seemingly not. Right, okay, let's go.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Sweet. Okay, so Alistair has now joined our party. When you're not controlling them, party members act according to tactics you set. Select Alistair by left-clicking on his portrait. Okay. Now open the tactics screen by clicking on the highlighted icon or pressing backslash. There we go. Even though it says N. You can use the conditional tactics slots to design custom behaviour for each character, or simply select preset tactics. Change Alistair's preset to Defender. Okay. I've done that. Now what?
Yes?
Never mind.
Then let's get a move on, shall we?
Yes? Okay. So he's now going to be defending us. I'm assuming he's following. Yep, he's following us. Right, okay, we're good. So, let's continue on our merry jaunt through whatever this place is again. Ostgar. Ostgar. Yeah, that's the one. So we're going to go over here to the giant fire to go and speak to this man, who is Duncan.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the maids, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing.
Man, he don't need none of that sass.
This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How'd you do?
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
Hello, I'm Gary. Pleased to meet you. My mustache is mightier than yours and yours combined, considering they don't have any.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
Okay. That sounds dangerous.
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
And that sounds even more dangerous. And I'm assuming that we're going to be playing as both of us, so we're going to have to do both of these things. So this is going to get interesting very quickly. Right, okay, so find the blah blah blah. What kind of scrolls are these? In fact, no, what if they're not there?
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true.
Excellent. Well, you know what they say about assumption, and if you don't, then, well, I'm afraid you're just going to have to Google it, I'm afraid, guys. Right, so, let's find this stuff.
The scrolls contain treaties promising support. Treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
I really like how he essentially wished him luck and not us. He said good luck to him and not us. Although, it does seem that our merry jaunt is now going to be joined by 3 other people. So, I think we should set some tactics. So we'll put Davith on archery. I'm assuming he's the archer guy. Jory we will put as a scrapper, so he can come into the fray with me. Me, I'm also a scrapper, and Alistair is going to be our defender. So Alistair's going to be the tank. These two, well, this guy is me. This guy is going to be the archer, and this guy is going to be scrapping with me. Right, okay. Gary away. Let's go. To the gate. Do you want to get anything before we leave? Quite possibly not. Let's just get stuck in. Where's my dog, by the way? Where's Larry?
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest.
Here we go. And shield bash him. Right, Gary is really taking a beating here. This guy is doing pretty much nothing. We need to really find a way to get him into the fray.